Okay, I don't know how else to say this other than I just gotta share my screen because this is just crazy. This was just announced literally seconds ago by Zack Snyder. He was doing a live stream together with Henry Cavill and a few other Superman super fans. They had just done a watch of Man of Steel together, and they were just joshing around after that. And then one fan, Daniela, bless you, Daniela. Oh my God, you asked something that nobody else dared to ask, and that was the very simple question: are we getting the Snyder cut? And Zach waffled a bit, and he was like, "Oh, it's not up to me." And Henry was like, "I would like to see a version of the Justice League that where I'm not wearing a mustache." And it was Josh and everything thinking, okay, he's gonna cut the stream again. It's not gonna be real. And then this pops up. What am I pointing? There. This thing here. This pops up. It's happening. It's finally happening. We're gonna be able to wash our mouths of the awful taste that was the Whedon League, or the Justice League, however it is you want to call it. It doesn't even matter at this point if it's going to suck. It doesn't matter, because at the very least, if it's gonna suck, it's gonna suck on Zack Snyder's terms. And as fans of, oh God, I'm getting emotional again. I've already stopped crying once. As fans of Zack Snyder and his vision for the DC universe, will tell you, this is all we want. We just want to be able to watch the movie and judge it on its own merits. That's all we want. Literally don't want anything else. It doesn't matter whether it's shit. It doesn't matter whether it's, it doesn't matter whether it's terrible. It does not matter at all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, guys. It's coming. HBO Max 2021, 1 year from now, it's going to be coming out, and we're going to finally be able to watch the original Justice League that Zack Snyder intended before tragedy struck and he was unable to continue the movie. At least that's the official line. Plenty of us think that there were other shenanigans behind the scenes that resulted in the Justice League not being edited and shot the way it should have been. And just immediate thoughts would be, those leaked scripts. How true are those leaked scripts talking about all these characters that apparently made it to the final cut of the Justice League, the Snyder cut of the Justice League, and never saw the light of day? Are we gonna see the Green Lanterns in the DCEU? Are we gonna see any of these things that were mentioned in those cuts? And oh my God, okay. You know what? It doesn't matter if it's gonna suck or not. At the very least, it's gonna suck on its own terms. That's what it should be. And if the rest of the world hates it, it does not matter, because we're gonna get the Zack Snyder Justice League, the Justice League that we were denied because of fate, for whatever reason, and we're gonna be able to judge it on its own merits. We will be able to see whether it sucks or not on our own terms. It's fine. It's not that I love every single movie in the DCU. I thought Suicide Squad was quite poorly done. I didn't even watch Birds of Prey. I had zero hype for that movie. And it just, like, and anybody that knows me knows I'm a huge fan of the Zack Snyder movies. I loved Man of Steel. I loved Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Edition. I loved what he did with, he gave us Wonder Woman, he gave us Aquaman, he gave us The Flash, he gave us Cyborg, he gave us these amazing characters on live action in the screen. He gave us Batfleck. We'll see the return of Batfleck. Oh, just before, like, the Batman with Robert Pattinson hits cinemas next year. It's gonna be just. My initial reaction was just to break down, like, to tears. I was dry heaving into my mouth, while little spots of tears were coming down my face, and oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed by this, guys. It's not a drill. This is happening. It's not a drill. Okay, it is not a drill at all. We are going to get the Snyder cut of the Justice League. It is coming to HBO Max in 2021. Confirmed by the man himself. Henry Cavill was there. Confirmed by Henry Cavill as well. He can't wait to see a version of himself where he doesn't have a weird CGI non-mustache. These are all things that, like, ever since the first Justice League dropped, all those years ago in 2017, and everybody saw that, and we all just collectively puked. And I remember I have the review right here on this channel. I gave that movie a pass. I was like, you know what? Yeah, there's stuff that we can like about it and all that. But the more I watched it, the more I rewatched it, the more I just felt angrier and angrier about what was done to Zack Snyder's original vision. And again, it could suck. It could be the worst movie ever in terms of comic book history. Although it would have to do quite a lot to beat the 1991 version of Captain America, because that was really bad. But this is just my initial thoughts on about this movie, and about what it means to me as a Zack Snyder fan, what it means to me as a fan of DC, what it means to me as a fan of the original trinity of Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman, of Gal Gadot, Henry Cavill, and Ben Affleck. That trinity, that's my trinity. Okay, those are my three superheroes. And I remember the first time I saw them on screen in Batman v Superman on screen together, I cried in the cinema. It was just, it's just, oh man, I just, 1 year. We just have to hold out for 1 more year for it to come. I'm guessing the time is so that he'll be given a bit of extra budget to polish up the movie, to finish some of the CGI. We know that not all of the CGI was done. A lot of the color grading was done based on reporting by ScreenRant.com, all of these things. And we can expect the original storyline, hopefully. Who knows? Like, there are possibilities now. Could there be reshoots? Could Henry Cavill or Ben Affleck come back for reshoots, to sort of like tighten up some scenes? Who knows? Could any of these cast, Ray Fisher, for example, is the original Cyborg, could he come back? Could, of course, I know him as J. Jonah Jameson, but could he come back as Commissioner Gordon to do some scenes? We have no idea the possibilities. We have no idea, because if HBO are going to be doing this, and hopefully they're going to be doing this properly, they're going to be giving him the right budget to do so. And I just sincerely hope, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that this is going to be, the movie that I'm looking forward to most in 2021. And we're not even done with 2020 yet. So yeah, those are my initial thoughts, guys, on the return of the Snyder Cut, or the rebirth of the Snyder Cut. And I hope you guys are as psyched about it as I am. And just 1 more year, countdown to that. Peace out.